FCX, Freeport McMoran Copper and Gold, has been in a correction with the broader silver market, silver being the worst though. However, FCX is a leading stock. And we like to catch these bull rallies when they make the bottoms to the tops. The reversal is when we were talking about it with the broader market, just like we said the silver trade before the fact, not after the fact, that we were going to have to come down. You can see here that when we had that correction, we had that counter rally with the indexes, just like we did in the indexes, and we came back up here to this major consolidation breakdown, which was where we had this sell through here and the gap down. When we rallied up, we put in what we call a triple daily top, because we did right there. The thing that I want to teach the MMTs is that there are different ways and different cycles of breakdowns. When you start to gap to the left like that and you start to break the consolidation right here, we made the low at the 200-day simple moving average. FCX bounces off of that 200-day moving average for a $2 trade, but then gaps down the following day. So how do you know when a trend is going to continue to make extremely lower lows? Here's where the trend started. These are called counter trends. Once the counter trends and the tops follow, you make another lower low. See this low and that low? They're lower lows. That low down here is a lower low than the last low. These are counter moves called volatility moves from the original downtrend. So basically, this stock here, we will be looking at where to buy it. It's not overbought on a daily chart anymore. It gets down to levels here where it looks very attractive, MMTs. We're 10.45% on the daily percent DS. We're getting down there. We're going to get below at certain thresholds. We're going to come here. This is where the trend started. We're testing it now. Once the sellers, we've had a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5, 6, 8 day sell signal. So there can be some more downside. FCX, if it does break the support, we sell through down to levels and would be looking around that 44.5 area on FCX. So basically, the FCX trade is a trade that within its leadership cycle, when markets correct, this was a great bull rally, this FCX, and it has been for a number of years. It has its corrections, and then it has its buyers who come in. And ever since 2010, when we broke up over here, right at this, let's just call it about $33 right in here. That was at 32.86. That was on 8/25 of 2010. That's when this trend started. Made its peak, made its high, pulled back, ended up putting in the 2011 low with a nice move. Now we're coming down. We're testing the long-term support level. So when we took out resistance here and it became support, we rallied up. If we break through it, there's going to be some selling that will take this lower. As far as a weekly chart goes, clearly on the weekly chart, my friends, is that you can see the 20-week moving average is rolling over, and that's bearish. And the 10-week, when we were breaking higher over here in great buying weekly opportunities and taking this thing to the highs, which it never did get above that high as 60, remember it also had a split as well. I just want to show you here that this 49.47, when it broke this weekly area, we have come down to the 50-week moving average. Where does it sell harder? Is if we sell through this purple line. That's called the 50-week moving average. Stop losses, stop market orders, good till answer orders are going to get triggered in the open market, in the intraday open market. We're going to trigger right through here. If we bounce, then hey, that's good. However, we're about to enter what we call a weekly sell signal. And bull runs are weekly buy signals, like right here. When the blue color goes above the line, that's called a weekly buy signal. And you get long rallies to the top. Then when they peak out, they They start all the way down, and this is how you get corrections. It's a public indicator. We teach you far more sophisticated than that, but we do teach the SMF MMTs. They're being trained to be market makers, which is different totally in execution. However, the public model and standard technical analysis makes decisions here. They have nothing else to make decisions on. The bigger selling will cut through here. We'll take a look at where FCX would bounce. That's going to be right here. If we come down here, but just remember, if the 20-week crosses over the 10, and that goes, and this blue line right here goes into a sell signal, we could come much further. We could come all the way down here. We'll go day by day, and we'll let the buyers and sellers be the end result. However, if we start breaking some key moving averages in here, and we start to turn, these are bearish. These are bullish. When the blue line is rising, the stocks break out weekly and they stay above it. And the red line, the 20-week, is rising along with it. That's a bullish. When they start to roll over and they change, well, that's going into much more of a bearish stance than just a bull top pullback. Is they become a bull top. However, if they start breaking key moving averages, they're just not a bull reversal. They start going into bear trends. We'll be monitoring the leader. FCX is our premier stock in any of it. We like this. They make money. They execute well. Stand by. Stay alert, MMTs. We're going to watch it. We're getting down here where we're not as overbought. Remember 3 weeks ago we said we were overbought and we had to come down. That's when we first said we had to come down. We were 92% overbought. You can't stay up there at those levels. This level here, where we had a correction right here, was 55%. Well, we're getting down here now to 28.85% DS on a weekly. Looking to see if we sell through here and more selling comes into play or not, or if we bounce. We'll find out.